Okay, there we go. It would help if I actually go live when I start. And I just realized it's kind of dark over here because I didn't turn my lights on. Okay, hi guys. We're kind of a little under the gun because the Nightbot was being really stupid and making a giant run-on sentence with the TeamSpeak server. So, for those of you that tried to hop onto the TeamSpeak server already and were not able to, try copying it now because it should be the address starts at where it says TS76. That's the beginning. Don't copy anything before that. It's ts76.gameservers.com:9123. Not no password. That's not part of it. That's just telling you there's no password. I actually tried to make it a return to be underneath, and Nightbot just went return means nothing, so I'll just sandwich it all together, and that I'm assuming people are copying the whole thing. So joined the dark side. Nice. I have not necessarily joined the dark side. I know it's the comedy of explain. I'm not abandoning P3D. May it never be anytime soon. I'm simply embracing X-Plane as well. I'm trying to be a well-rounded moose. So and as you can see on here, Restream decided to do some update that is taking forever. It has been trying to do this for 10 minutes now, and it's finally got to 99%. So I'm kind of waiting for that to get online. I'm waiting for the TeamSpeak thing to kind of resolve itself. Let's see if anyone gets in here. Mark's in the TeamSpeak now. Hello, Mark.
Hey, Mike. I just wanted to come down and check out how you're going.
Yeah, I just literally just started as far as the thing goes, and I'm trying to get this chat thing to work, which is being dumb. Hey, there it goes, finally. Restream's download server apparently is extraordinarily slow. We're trying to get people to see if we can get them joined in here. We had a little bit of an issue with Nightbot making a run-on sentence, so hopefully that is now. I don't hate FSXP3D. It's just a nickname for X-Planers. I'm sure. I'm sure. That's fine. And I know it's all in jest, guys. I don't take offense. Twitch is broke. What? No, 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 no. Why? It's working. Um, Oh, yeah, no, no. That's because, yeah, sorry guys. Restream wasn't up online. It was downloading. So yeah, the Twitch side of things was being a little dumb. So Restream is now up. Try doing whatever you're doing again. I need to update the Restream thing bot now to include the TeamSpeak stuff. So hang on one second. Let me get that in there, which now is all gone because well, maybe it's not. Paste. Hey, let's see how it handles this. I wonder if its bot is better. Which bear is best? Okay, let's
Yeah,
try.
Mike. I'm gonna be up in the lobby, so I'll put people down here if they need to come down.
Okay, sounds good, man.
All right, we'll do.
There we go. So that worked. Okay. Yeah. See. Okay. So the Restream bot does better than Nightbot apparently with regard to giving details. So if you're watching on Twitch and you're trying to get in TeamSpeak, now those details are now correct. Yeah, this is all kind of goofy because Restream decided to eat itself right before. Long live FS 2004. Oh my gosh. Oh, I haven't played FS 2004 since 2006. Yeah. All right. I know a lot of people kept on with 2004 long after FSX came out. I still don't really understand why, aside from if your system could run 2004 but couldn't run FSX. But you'd think in the time it would, somewhere in that 10-year span, you would have gotten your computer up to snuff. One would assume. I'm just saying. Uh, hey, Mike. Hey, FlyingMoose, remember Crystal Clear. Hey, how's it going? Is that you, AS? All right, awesome. Welcome. Welcome back. Let's see here. Twitch is broke. Yeah, I don't think Twitch was broke. I think it was just Restream was broke. And now Restream is working. Try it now. Okay. Uh, let's see here. Why does it still think? I do not know. Okay, I do not care either. Okay, moving on. FS does for so many add-ons. So does FSX because it was around for 15 bloody years. So I would hope it would have a lot of add-ons, but anyway. Okay, so let's. People are going to start to jump in. Looks like Tim finally made it into Westwind.
Yep, finally.
How's it going? David made it into Westwind.
Hello.
Hello. So this will be nice because now we don't need to worry about passwords and people being granted moderator access and what have you. So I know Chris was asking me when I was streaming, so hopefully he figures out that we're not over in the other thing. Now that we finally got him set up for that one, that's gonna Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Anyway, but we'll figure it out as we go.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, they can't move down on their own, so I'm going to be up here. I'm, another 4 hours or so.
Oh,
So I'll move them down as they come in.
is there any way to? I wonder how we change that.
I don't know how to on the fly, but we'll work on it and figure out something.
Permissions, no permissions needed. Advanced,
Set-
standard.
So I tried moving down and it said insufficient client permissions.
Yeah, so somewhere I've got a set that it needs, that it doesn't need that, and I'm looking right now to see if I can figure it out, because that would be nice. Because I'm trying to get away from the need to have to move people around automatically. So,
How's it going?
hey, how's it going, Sandwich?
Been a while.
It has been a while. Welcome back.
Anyway, we'll
Deal.
work on it, Mike, and I'll figure something out.
Okay.
Only
Okay.
reason I decided to join.
What's the only reason you decided to join?
Explain.
Oh.
I could tell by the thumbnail that it wasn't going too well.
Well, it's a Wednesday night. What do you expect? All right, so here's X-Plane. This is actually the sim. This is San Diego. This is Lindbergh Field down here, and this is really my it's not my first time in X-Plane. It's probably technically my third. So I bought this on Saturday or Friday.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Yeah, it's not designed.
Definitely not.
It's not designed to be good. It's designed to be informative and fun. Uh,
Yeah,
And-
I've got a lot of hours in X-Plane, so if you need a hand, let me know.
Yeah, so and
Yes, same
that's the other part of this. So as we're going here, and if I get stuck, I'm counting on those of you that have a lot of experience to go ahead and lend a hand. So I figured that's the best way to do things, is working together. So are we not using Raptor anymore? At least not right now. We're gonna try this and see how this goes, and this just gets us some more autonomy because we control this TeamSpeak, not Raptor. So nothing against Raptor, it just is a kind of a big bureaucracy over there. So nothing wrong with it, but that's what happens when you're that huge and letting other people use your stuff. So, all right, let's see. Hey Moose, do you think the DC-10F is a good plane? Well, yeah, as the real plane or as like one in the sim? I mean, it was an okay plane. I mean, it's I think still to some extent probably used as a freighter in some parts of the world, so it's still going. It had some reliability issues early on. That's why it fell out of popular use, and the MD-11 took over from there. But Iowa Scotsman, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, sir. You should see if X-Plane has that freedom ditch you found last week. The moose ditch, where the moose run free. Well, at least in a ditch. Okay, so this is the only stream I'll be able to watch. I won't be able to watch Friday or Saturday due to being away with family. Oh, okay. Well, glad to have you for this,
I
Kelsey.
posted a link in the live stream room. It's this thing called Airport Environment HD. It basically takes the default textures and makes them look, a lot better.
Oh,
for,
nice.
Yeah. Because the
Awesome.
ones in default not so good. Or you could just get a scenery, because they're not $30 like
Well, and I
doing
heard.
an FSX.
Yeah, well, I hear the other way to go is the ortho for XP or whatever it is.
Oh
which,
yes.
Which is
Ortho
supposed to
for
be
sure.
is really good. It's just the downside is it takes a lot of storage space. So I just got to make sure I can.
Yeah, I have an
deal
8
with what I
terabyte
got.
hard drive in my computer for Ortho.
Yeah. So where to find which TeamSpeak? So okay, so type in ! TeamSpeak. Nightbot has all the updated information for TeamSpeak, so you can get to the server, and then Mark will help usher you guys in to the room we're in. We're in live stream room underneath the aircraft and scenery department lobby. But for some reason, the room I created does not. I don't have sufficient permissions to tell people that anyone can use it. I guess it's kind of weird. So I don't know how that
Well,
works.
before we get rolling, Moose, what
Yeah.
add-ons do you have currently for X-Plane?
I have zero
Yes.
add-ons currently. This is stock.
Uh-oh.
This is stock X-Plane at this point. So,
Okay, make sure everybody knows that.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. Yeah. FYI. So this is stock. This is out of the box X-Plane. This is the equivalent of loading up P3D or X-Plane or P3D or FSX for the first time without doing anything to it. All I've done in the few short days I've been in here is learn how to some of what controls do what, and remapping certain controls so I can make sense of them. That's about it. So, yeah. So like for instance, I did figure out how to do some custom views. I found a helpful YouTube video that showed me how to set up these kind of little deals so I can kind of roam around the cockpit. I'm a little unsure of myself without chase planes, so there's nothing up there, so that's not helpful. So also I did do some tweaking with the control sensitivities to try and make it feel more realistic, kind of out of the box default with my yoke anyway. The slightest touch makes the nose, jump up crazy. And I've flown real planes, I've flown high-end sims, and I know that's not realistic. So I tried to tweak it a bit to make it so it actually does respond. I have to put a little bit of input in before it does something, which is good. So AS, have I ever told you I'm Peruvian? I feel like you have. I think I knew that you were from Peru. At least it sounds familiar anyway. There's a few people that watch me from South America that I know of. So yeah, I know Florida's getting hit with some weather, so that's funsies. So let's see if we can start this thing. The other thing I've realized that X-Plane likes to do is when I map my throttles, it likes to reverse them. So, and now that one's not working at all. That's interesting. I wonder
What
if
are your
it's...
settings on?
Okay, so let's go over that, actually.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm set to right now graphically. So visual effects are all the way up. Texture quality is at maximum, which is not actually maximum because I guess that's maximum over there. So I don't know what that maximum, no compression. Yeah, let's just set it maximum. Anti-aliasing is 4x SSAA plus FXAA. I don't have draw shadows on scenery because why? Number of world objects is at maximum, and then reflection detail is at medium, and then draw parked aircraft is checked on.
That's why. You're getting kind of iffy frames for explaining that. That's probably why.
For which one of these objects, or all of them?
Oh, it's just everything. Everything's a max-ish, some of them.
Yeah, okay.
But, you know,
I figure if
like
I
I'm on.
yeah, I figure I should be able to do it for the most part, considering my system can do this with P3D with the systems pretty much maxed out. So I should be able to for something that's designed more for
Your
whatever.
specs again, like graphics card wise?
The graphics card is the only thing that's a little underpowered comparatively to some people, and it's a 970 GTX instead of the 1080. But
Yeah.
I'm running a Core i7 7700K overclocked to 4.8, 16 gig of RAM. That's 3200 speed or something like that. It's pretty stinking fast.
Oh, you can do better. Are you water cooling?
Yep.
Get up to 5.1.
So, well, I don't.
System may be a little unstable, but
Well, yeah, I don't want it to be unstable. That's the issue. So, you could bring WO down, world objects. All right, well, let's knock that down to high.
world objects.
I'll knock that down a notch and see. So, as it reloads itself here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was one of the things I was meaning to do this weekend. I just didn't get a chance to. Was go watch some optimization videos on what people recommend for settings and kind of balancing the sim so you get the most visual out of it while at the same time getting a nice number of frames. So, also, that's another question I meant to ask. So there's a window that shows you your frame rates and stuff like that. How do you access that in X-Plane? What's the key command for that or something? There's a little box that'll show up that tells you frames per second and all stuff.
Go to graphic. There's no key command. You go to... Hold on, I have to boot up X-Plane. It'll take like 2 seconds.
All right.
I know how though, you know.
Bum, 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 bum. Data output. Okay.
Yeah, data output, and then there's a little show in cockpit frame rates checker.
Oh, it's just one of these down here. Oh, show and cover. Oh, I see. Okay. Ah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I probably should running X-Plane and P at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm getting right around 30, 35, which is fantastic for what I want. I mean, the eye can't see much better than that anyway, so that's fantastic. The only issue I have is there's this little kind of like micro stutter occasionally, and so we'll figure out what's going on there. But
30 to 35 may be nice on that plane, but when you load up in a plane that's not default, it's going to be 10, 5.
Gotcha.
Definitely on other planes, you're going to want to roll back those settings.
All right. Well, for now we'll leave them where
Like-
they are, but I don't need that
Yeah.
for now. I just wanted to see it so I had an idea. Right. I might try Infinite Flight one day, but again, that's more designed, I think, for tablets and stuff, and I don't fly on that stuff, so because that's why I have a gaming computer. Anyway, okay, so let's see if we can't fire this bird up, which is going to be down here. So let's see here. And,
Aerobask actually just released a free plane, which is quite shocking for them. The Robin, I believe.
oh,
So if you want to check that out, you know, I'll link it if you want.
all right. Let's see here. Let's see if this starts. Oh, it'll have to turn the battery switch on, I guess. That's probably should find that too. Battery, there you are.
I don't know if this is chase plane, but pretty like stutters, not stutters, but it like flashes black and then back.
Oh, yeah. So that's a new thing that I noticed in the TFDI since their update. And what they said, they're working on figuring out why it was doing that. I don't know if it's doing it. That's the only thing I've had it happen with the TFDI. But their fix, they said,
I'm having it happen with all.
they were saying if you change your in your graphics settings from frames from unlimited to like between 30 and 60, somewhere in there, but actually give it a set target of frame instead of unlimited, they said that was fixing it for a lot of people. So you might try that. If and there were some other things they suggested as well. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head now.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Like it happened in the quality wings, all the PMDGs, and you know, even default planes, but TFDI too.
Gotcha. Hang on a second. Oh, for some reason, X-Plane did not listen to my request to make my headphones the default output here. So let me see if I can't. There's no information here. That's super helpful. What the heck? I made my thing default before I started this. Why did that not take?
You're probably gonna have to.
I'll have to restart the sim again to do it. That's annoying.
It is quite annoying.
Well, that is really annoying. Dang damn it. Okay, well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
There's one thing in X-Plane, if your headphones come unplugged and you try and plug them back in, you're not gonna have sound for the rest of the flight.
Yeah, that's helpful. Yeah, I should look into fixing that. All right. Let it shut all the way down. And let's just remind it. Yes, that is default. Okay. Let's try this again. Will you stop doing that? Awesome, Kelsey. All right, go. Oh, that's convenient at least. Well, maybe it's convenient. We'll see. We shall
Bought
see.
Rex Skyforce, so testing that out.
Oh, nice.
Pretty nice.
I've heard it's good. I do not have it myself, but I've heard it's good.
Looks pretty nice so far.
Are you
running that in X-Plane?
What?
You running Rex and X-Plane?
No. P3D. Trying to
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got
just
it.
testing out
It's
P3D.
great.
now? Are you using it for the
I
weather
try-
engine too, or just the graphics?
No, I'm using Active Sky for the weather engine.
Got it.
Good plan.
Yeah.
All right, so it didn't completely resume. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm using X Enviro and X-Plane. That works rather well.
Oh yeah, that's what I use in X2. I just did an update to the 0.8 and 0.9 because they just don't look good.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I did try the Terramax for X-Plane. Don't do it.
Good to know.
Yeah. What version of Xenviro are you running?
Couldn't tell you.
You don't.
Does not know.
Yeah. That's fine.
Is that working on both props?
Have you updated within the past like 6 months?
No, in the past 6 months, I purchased it. Let's put it that way.
Probably
I grabbed
have
it when
0.8.
X-Plane 11 came out.
Oh. So you've had XMR for a while?
Yeah, for a minute.
And we're moving. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman says Terramax is a disappointment also. So that's two downs for X-Enviro apparently.
Streaming on Twitch?
Yep, streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Because we're cool like that.
Oh yeah.
Should probably turn on my... I gotta remember how to do it.
I believe in you.
How do you turn the GPS on? I don't remember what the...
There's a little button on the left side of the display. Let me look on your... It's C. Do you see a little button that says C?
Yes, I do.
Press that.
Of course, hang on. Once I stop this aircraft from moving. Good. There we go. Brakes. There we go. I can't click on C for some reason.
Try V.
I'll try that too.
Well, that could be an issue.
That could be an issue. What's going on there?
Welcome, whoever joined.
Power and volume, yeah. Make sure the avionics switch is
Avionics
on.
master.
That could be. Probably not. Yay! There we go. See?
Yay!
We learned things. All right. Hey! Look at that. A
You got
GPS.
this?
Amazing. It's like ground school all over again. All right.
Beautiful.
Right? Hey, there we go. Okay.
And me without my clipboard.
Yeah, I know. You'd be slapping me in the head so many times. Is that an aircraft on the end of the runway over there? Very possible. All right, let's.
That C only work if your avionics master is on.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's try getting this bird in the air.
Whoa.
That's where they have checklists.
Yep.
Maybe a little.
We are not doing a checklist today. We are just having fun.
Exactly.
Hey fellas, this is Larry. Just right quick, can you give me your URL for where you're at there?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm rotating right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to watch on YouTube, type in youtube.com/TheFlyingMoose, and if you want to watch on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Mustafa, MOOSESTAFFA.
Gotta give you best Twitch.
It'd be YouTube, so it's just youtube.TheFlyingMoose.
YouTube.com/TheFlyingMoose. What are you yelling at me about? I put the gear up, or at least I told it to put the gear up. What's going on here? Oh, I see what it's yelling at me about. Okay. Now I know why it's yelling at me. They are now. Man, I'm gonna have to.
I forgot if the stock Baron had cowl flaps or not.
There we go. That's super noisy. All right. Turn the sound down a bit. Well, it's very pretty. I'll give it that.
Yeah, you know that lower bar on your display that gives you information?
The lower bar on on the GPS or on something else?
Negative on your YouTube display where it gives the airspeed, altitude.
Oh yeah, no,
distance to go.
that's right. That's all gonna be. Yeah, let me deal with that.
Just dump that.
Yep. Stand by. Let's see, where is that? There we go.
Yeah, the display itself looks good.
Oh,
I forget. You got rudder pedals or not?
I do. Yep.
You know how to use them?
Well, yes. I don't know if they're. So I can slam it hard, and that would not be a good idea.
Bit confused here. The quality wings right now, and my head is spinning out of control. Like moving side to side and up and down.
In the 787?
Yeah, it's chase plane. Something to do with chase plane.
Oh, that's weird. Never had that problem before.
I probably selected something that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, very possibly.
Yeah.
Where's the... Oh, there's the airport. Okay.
You got your AI traffic on?
I think so. I just saw something fly overhead.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, okay.
So I guess so.
Maybe.
That? That did, okay.
Don't forget these are going to be modeled a tad different, so
Yeah, I know.
your temperatures and things like that on your engine are going to mean something.
Have you noticed any runways yet?
I have at, well, this one even was just slightly. It's not very, it's not hugely obvious, but yeah, I do know that's a thing of X-Plane, which is kind of cool. It's not just automatically flat.
At Seattle, the runways are definitely grooved.
Charleston is Charleston, West Virginia.
No problems?
It's amazing how far this plane has come.
It really is.
Yeah, nice, I was yeah, I'm coming from the other side. This is first time branching into X-Plane, so. Now, what I did like, I discovered, it was really annoying at first, I figured out what was going on. So, I went into the default 737, and my throttles weren't doing jack. It was all screwed up. Like, I would pull my throttles back to idle, and as soon as I hit idle, it engaged reverse. Even in the air. That was horrifying. That's like a lot of situation. Hey now. Stay over
Yeah,
here.
you gotta install the modified default 737. It's called Zebo, and it's basically a study level default 737.
Nice. I have heard of that.
Free.
That's cool.
And it's free. It's free.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's called The Price is Right there. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. But yeah, so I discovered though what was happening. I mean, first of all, it had a checkbox saying, "Do you have these are CH throttles?" Which they were, but apparently by turning that on, it makes them think that the idle part of the throttle becomes reverse just naturally, which is horrible because you can't like find idle then without going to reverse.
Yeah.
So I turned that off, and then discovered that putting in toggle reverse basically meant once I went to idle, if I hit a toggle reverse switch, my throttles would become the reverser axis,
yeah.
which I actually find kind of cool. That's because then you can actually control how much reverse. Whereas in FSX, the way I have to model my throttles, it's basically going into full reverse every time I engage reverse, and that's the only. It's full reverse or no reverse, and so. Put in the address for TeamSpeak server, and after I did, it says use privilege key. Privilege key? What? What privilege key? All right, hang on a second. Was that actually getting into the server and then trying to get into the room, or just in general? Because no one else has had that problem, from what I understand. Let me make sure I didn't change something that I shouldn't have.
I know that this room needs someone has to move you in.
Someone has to move you into the room, but you should be able to get onto the server into the lobby, and then Mark can move you in. And we're working on figuring out how to keep that, how to make so that's not a thing. But other settings, delete delay. I don't care about that. Max users, family max users. Okay. Yeah, what's dumb is it says no permission to view channel permissions. Oh, okay. You know, I wonder if we're under... Well, no, it's its own room. So that shouldn't matter. Semi-permanent. Limited Opus voice. Getting into the server. Yeah, getting into the server itself doesn't require a key, so no one else had that problem. I'm not sure what your... what's going on there. Channel admin. Oh, there we go. Well, that's not really helpful, is it? What is this use privilege key? Yeah, I don't know. Not sure there, Gemini. Like I said, no one else is having that problem, so I'm not sure what you might be doing differently. Unless you're going into the wrong server, you're not actually getting into West Wind. Like maybe you type something in wrong or something, and
yeah, probably.
so you think you're getting into West Wind, and you're going somewhere else that actually exists but needs a privilege key, whatever that means. I do not know. I do not know. Here, let me try something here. I'm gonna do this. So apparently, too, the other thing that kind of, unless I'm doing, so I may have mapped something wrong. It's very possible. So the parking brake, usually I can, if I find the physical brake, which I don't know where that is in this aircraft. I don't know what that is. But it's not the parking brake. Oh, parking brake, pull on. Or not. Is parking brake engaged? Oh, there we go. See, I can pull it on, but I can't use my button to toggle. Like my button just on my yoke will just pop it once. It won't hold it there. But I only saw a thing to toggle the parking brake. I didn't think there wasn't like a way to set it. So it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I've found the same kind no matter what I'm flying.
Yeah, especially when it's like hidden under the yoke like this, you know, whereas, you know, and like a 737, it's not a problem because it's just right down here and that's easy to get to, but On some of these smaller aircraft, that can be a pain in the butt. Let's see, I'm gonna do. Oh, it doesn't do anything anymore. Okay. Pull the mixture to kill the deal there. And
Did you get the quality wings?
the 8.7, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's cool. The only issue, don't turn the weather radar on. Not yet. Or it'll probably crash the sim.
I'm gonna try it right now
there-
just because you said it.
Well, here's the thing. With the new update, it'll work for a little bit. And then, like mine worked for like 20 minutes and then crashed the sim. So, do so at your peril.
I am.
You shutting down?
No, I'm loading a different aircraft. I'm trying the
Oh,
mirror works for
oh.
the thing. So this is the default MD-80, which is kind of cool. They actually have an MD-80 as one of the default aircraft, but I don't know how good it is. I know obviously if I was going to do an MD-80 and X-Plane, I'd need to get that rotate sim one.
Actually, the MD-80 is pretty awesome.
The default?
Yeah, FMS is screwed, but everything else works quite well.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely. But the rotate MD-80,
yeah, I would imagine that one's
Oh yeah.
really good. Let's see if I remember where to turn stuff on
Right.
in the other. Where's the battery switch? I don't remember.
nothing's happening so far.
That's right. It's down
Up
here.
on the
somewhere.
overhead.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think it's that guy. Maybe not. Nothing really happened. I thought that was.
You could say it's a big ugly knob, but everything in MD-80 is a big ugly knob.
I know, right? Oh, that's the APU. That's not gonna help anything. Oh, the battery's down here. It is. It's always. I know. It's so hard to find them because they all just look just random, odd-looking switches. So you got to figure out what's what. Let's see. I need to do. What? Click on the glass and it does that. All right. That's all weird. All right. Let me work out my view here. That's roughly centered there. And I'm okay with that generally. So call that guy.
Now does X-Plane have the free download for demo purposes? That's just Seattle.
Yes. Yeah, it only works for like. What's kind of annoying is it only works for like 15 minutes, or at least 15 minutes at a time. And so, by the time you get in and like try and figure out what's what, it's like, oh, it's now the trial's over, and it's like, guys.
Yeah, but well, if you jump into a complex airplane, but if you jump into like a 172 and
Yeah.
fire the thing up real quick,
Yes,
you can take
yes
a look
and
and see
no.
what your frame rates are and things like that, which is really nice compared to some other publishers.
Yes, and there's
Remain
that.
nameless.
There is that. But my point is like because the mappings are so different from FSX P3D, for someone who's used the other sim, it's like just the amount of learning curve to go, okay, what does what now in this thing? To get 15 minutes is not a lot of time. So that's I'd make it an hour. Like make it an hour. You can only go around to Seattle anyway, so like why not an hour? Like just whatever. Not a big deal, but just my little personal.
Yeah, but it's free.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, and I'm not going to bother with that because that's ridiculous. But I will do this. Let's get over into the overhead.
And for those of you who wonder, you can use X-Plane on VATSIM using the Squawk Box application.
Oh, it reset all my. This is the other thing that's annoying. Every time I change planes, it resets my profile here. No wonder nothing works. All right, there we go.
I was shocked they modeled the mirrors on this.
I know that was really cool because I don't think the Leonardo modeled those, which I was kind of disappointed.
Not that I remember.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed by that. I was like, oh, how am I supposed to find my compass? But yeah, there's the guy right there. I don't think you can move it, but at least you can do it and see it. Okay, so my battery is on, and APU is over here. Nope. Oh, we need start pump on though. Start pump. There we go. Ooh, I hear it. It's firing up. Oh, there we go. APU.
Now,
on.
did they model the alignment balls for the pilot view?
Let's see, because those are. Oh shoot, I remember where these are supposed to be. I think it's. I don't think they did, because I think they're supposed to be right over here, under the just underneath the glare shield.
Yeah, that's correct. Yours, the pilot captains would be underneath the FO's glare shield.
Right. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so I don't think they did. Maybe in the rotate sim one, but it looks like not in
I'm
this
sure
one.
they did.
I would think so. I don't remember if Leonardo modeled that though.
Yeah, they did.
They did. Okay. That's on and running. That's okay. Good. 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 All right. So let's go.
And the 717 has it too.
Fuel pumps on. Oh, it does. Nice. Oh, it did that. That's not what I wanted to do. But whatever. Yeah, anti-fog. Oh, I guess okay. Everything. Not modeled. Oop. Turn on. We might have fuel in those pumps. I don't know. Let's see. APU air is. I thought it was right down here somewhere.
When you come up for air, take a look at the external modeling on this. This is incredible.
Oh, okay. Do we have air pressure? Maybe we do. No, we don't. Yeah, no. You remember where the APU air switch is? The bleed air?
Yeah, it should be right above the start switch.
Oh. Aha, there we go. All right, let's go take a look outside. Do, 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 do. Ooh. Pretty.
Yeah, default MD-8 is perfectly fine.
Yeah, for
Except for the FM
a default aircraft, that's pretty nice.
cabin too, so.
Oh, let's turn the landing lights on because it's sitting out. Oh, that's cool. So you can actually. It's not flipping back up in though. What if it won't do that without engines running or something? It's interesting. That's very cool. All right, let's see if I can't fire up the engines. If I can remember how. I do remember there's a. Well, let's see if it's modeled over here. The cross bleeds. Yep, they are. Okay.
Yep, Control E is not working.
What was that? Control E. Yeah. I don't do that anyway. I hate Control E. It's like, ugh, lame.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah. That's just, yeah. Hey, what's going on? Gemini, you're like really quiet, so I see you're in here, but I can hardly hear you. No, I haven't seen Baxter Cat yet. Let's see. Where are my start switches? Oh yeah. So system A, and then.
I want to flip on the panel lights when I get time.
Did that actually do something, or is it? I think it's just making noises. Yeah, I don't think that actually.
Can't wait to see you in the 727.
Right? What? Hey, what the heck? Do I have to really hold it? Is that a thing?
You got your high pressure bleed set?
I do. Well, I thought I did. It's doing something. Well, at least it claims it is. Well, maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay. I don't know, how am I supposed to hold that and select fuel on all at the same time? It seems difficult to me. I guess I could turn the fuel on and then... Okay.
Don't try this at home on the real one.
You're right. Sheesh.
Burn up the engine.
Yeah, I know. There was a, let's see, what is the, oh, because the generator's not on, that's why. So as soon as I see the generator kick in, then I'll release the start switch. Oh, yeah, that's right. It helps put fuel on the aircraft, I guess. Oh, hey, it lit up. Had enough rotational there, I guess. Alright, happy days. Sweet. Generator power, we could be able to turn off the APU. That load's taken over. Okay, start pump can go off. APU can go off. AC DC bus low volt. Why?
Your engines aren't turning enough.
Well, it did increase. Actually, the generator on the... Oh, that's load. I don't care about load. I want to see voltage. Well, voltage should be fine. So is there a bus not connected somewhere? Oh, auto. There we go. That's the problem. There we go. All right. You said cockpit lighting?
Be a good idea.
When I figure out where it is again, this aircraft. Ice protect. I feel like it's over here somewhere. Cockpit flood. That doesn't do anything. Why don't any of those do anything? What the heck? Really? Those aren't modeled? Was any lighting modeled?
I thought it was.
I thought it would be too. Seems odd that it's not. That's not good. We better fly before it gets dark. It's not helpful at all. Alright. Set 15 on the flaps. Alright, see you, Boeing manufacturer. Alright, if I let the brakes go, do we start rolling? Yeah, we do. Okay.
Why am I thinking lower left side?
I don't know, but I'll check. Oh, there is some flood lighting down here. Can't see that it's really doing anything. Oh, panel. Well, I can't tell it's doing anything, but maybe that's just because the sun's shining on that part of the aircraft right now.
Yeah, it could be. Actually, I kind of like the night lighting in it.
So P3d came out with an update for version 4, version 4.3 now. Supposedly that's supposed to fix some frame... Oh, that was a fun little stutter there. Supposedly it's supposed to fix some frame issues at night which would be kind of cool with the dynamic lighting. I probably will not do the update for a week or two, though, because, one, I don't usually update things right away. I let other people be the guinea pig. Ooh, I like the runway lighting. That's nice. And then, two, there's some stuff I want to make sure I'm doing in P3D for the 4th of July. I don't want to screw anything up right before that happens in case something doesn't work. So,
Yeah, it's like a week away, isn't it?
yeah, next Wednesday. So, all right, let's see if this works. Airspeed's alive, 80 knots. There is something on the runway. Oh, it's a helicopter. Oh boy. Oh gosh, pull up. What are you yelling at me for? Really? Don't want the gear warning horn? Seriously?
Let me guess, you didn't use the auto.
I did not, no. Because I'm banking really hard here. So how was the horseback riding there, Tim?
Painful. Didn't fall off. It's just
Yeah.
riding the horse for
Right,
a
for
couple hours.
yeah. That'll do it.
Nice day though.
Nice.
Saw a moose. I'll have to send you the picture.
Nice.
Or post on Twitter, one of the two.
There you go. Either way. Either way. San Diego is yonder. Let's see if we can't bring it around and put her on the ground. Hopefully there's not a
Jump out
helicopter.
and show an exterior view.
That's a good idea.
Actually, the flaps and slats are pretty good, certainly.
Got the obligatory MD-80 exhaust going.
Yeah, wait till you see the 757, 767 exhaust. They actually did a nice job with heat shimmer, though.
Oh yeah? Yeah, the one thing I've seen that I think X-Plane doesn't do that great is the chemtrails. As you can see right here, this little splot just ends up looking
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah,
like
they
dark
didn't.
black smoke, and it's not really great, but
I think that's because of the way they shadowed the clouds.
probably.
It's kind of a carryover.
Yeah, but of all the things to nitpick about, I mean. Let's see. This name is incredible. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, sir. Yeah, this is the default. I don't have any anything besides default aircraft so far. I've, like I said, I just picked up X-Plane this weekend, so I haven't had time to do anything. Yeah, the chemtrails are nasty. Yeah, yeah, they are. They are a bit nasty. Trying to shed some speed here.
The scenery looks nice.
It does, yeah. Especially considering it's default. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. I would appreciate it. Adam Sim, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
And a lot of the Coronado stuff is being ported over to X-Plane too.
A lot of what is?
The Coronado general aviation stuff.
Oh, I gotcha. Alright, there's the airport. There's downtown. City kind of ghosts in. That's interesting. Ooh. Definitely reacts to those flaps coming down. Hey, Moose, on a flight to Hawaii right now. I can give you flight number if you want it. Yeah, sure. Give me the flight number, Blue Crown. I'll find out where you're at. I don't know if that's working. Oh, it is. Working well enough because we are high.
Well, there you go. That's standard Moose approach.
Yep. Mooses are always high on approach. You take that however you want them.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, consider you're just kind of flying around, having a good time. You're doing a pretty good job.
Oh, thank you.
Think rate. 1,000. Think rate.
Quiet you.
Think rate.
I heard, oh gosh, who was I watching the other day? Oh, it was a guy named Etymology Live on Twitch. And the thing is that don't sink. And his response just right away was like, copy not sinking. Like, it was great. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I like that. I might have to steal that.
Think rate. Think rate.
Shut up. Shut
Think
up.
rate.
Let's run into those electrical towers. That's a good idea.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
Gotta love the lighting.
Think
Yeah, the
rate.
lighting is beautiful.
100,
I'm loving that.
50, 40, 30, 20,
Come on.
10.
There we go. Let's see if my... Is that reverse? I can't tell. No, it is not. No, it is not. Crap. My reverse gear is not working. Shoot. That was full throttle. We're gonna die. We gonna die! Ooh, submarine moose. Oh, hello.
10.
Currently don't crash into things. That's an interesting... We're just visiting the suburbs here, guys. It's very nice this time of year.
Speaking of submarine, did you try it?
I have not tried the submarine. You mean on P3D?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
on this.
Oh, there's a submarine on this too?
I think so.
Oh. Well,
Maybe 3D. Come think of it.
we have arrived in what appear to be the projects.
Deliver in the mail.
That's that's a sight you don't see every day, right there. That's an angry MD-80 tail coming out of that building there.
Next thing you know, you'd be doing the crash scene from Flight.
I know. Well, we almost were doing that. We just didn't go inverted. That's the only thing. That was awesome.
Couldn't find a church steeple either.
Yeah, that too. That was fun. No, that's not what I wanted to hit. Actually, no, that would be good to know because I thought I had my stuff set to. Where is that at?
It's kind of spooky looking if you think about it.
I know, right? Toggle reverse thrusters. Yes, button 7. Isn't that what I hit? Nope.
Welcome to Cerrito.
I hit what? I was one notch off. I should have hit down. I hit up, and that's why I didn't have reverse. Okay, well, that's what you get for not knowing what you're doing. All right, let me. Let's. Ooh, hello. Let's check this guy out. Butter. Yeah, butter until the end. No password, Chris. It's make sure you're going into the new TeamSpeak. It's a new TeamSpeak address. Type in ! TeamSpeak to get in, to get the details, and then no password. But Mark Kusiak, once you're in the lobby, will have to move you down into the live stream room because we haven't figured out how to make that where anyone can do that yet. So we were working on that problem, but it is not solved yet. Why?
It's more like landing on butter.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I had like no friction whatsoever. General. No, that's what I want. You. No, don't want you either. I want you to.
Oh, the whale.
Yeah. Use that. There we go. Aha! There we go. The textures leave a little bit to be desired on this bird.
Well, you got to remember, a lot of this stuff is ported over from the previous Explain.
Yeah, I think this
editions.
one. I think this one is. I think the.
Yeah, I think that's one of them.
I think the MD80 is new. This one is not, because this looks like the one from 10. I remember seeing pictures of. So, way to update, boys. Also, it looks like it's as dirty as it was. Like it hasn't been washed since Explain 10.
It's retired.
It is retired. That's true. It is. Well, yeah. At least it's got the better livery. That stupid Continental hodgepodge is just ugly, if you ask me. Ugly. Oh, this is. Oh, now there's some fun throttles. I'll just get. Oh, that's helpful. That's like steering a tank. That's not going to help me at all. Now, if I put them right together, there. Now we can have symmetrical thrust. But anything beyond that setting, 50%, is not going to work. Let's see. Blue Crown, you're on Delta 1298. All right, let's see where you are real quick. Let's take a quick pause and see where he is. Dum dum dum. Flight radar 24.
I'm surprised the satellite's letting him stream.
I know, right? It's pretty impressive, actually. Let's see. What is all this nonsense?
Welcome to GoGo.
Yeah. Let's see what do you say. Delta 1298. Going to Kona from LA. One of many people. There we go. Okay. Yes.
Been there, done that.
I bet you have. Ah, stop it. All right. Well, there's Blue Crayon. He's not quite halfway to Hawaii yet, looks like, from this track out of LAX, but he's well on his way. They're chasing another Delta 1735, also out of Los Angeles. He's going to Lihu, or how do you pronounce that? Lihu, or I don't know. I'm sure I'm.
Lahai?
Lahai, yeah, there we go. Lihue. Where'd all the traffic go?
Lahui.
Up, and now he's gone. This whole thing's being goofy. Okay. Well, we know where he is now. Cool. Ooh, the control yoke is awfully shiny looking. Goodness. All right, let me fix my throttles because that's obviously not going to bode well. Yeah, don't reverse the axis. How about that? Let's go with that. Ah, that's better. Now let's see if my reversing works. Let's see. What am I supposed to do? Down. Aha! There we go. Whoops.
Suppose the in-flight movie on Delta is not The High and the Mighty.
That didn't work. Down again.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Hey, Chris.
Finally got in. Hey, dude. How's it going, Captain Tim?
That's how you
Hey,
call it.
dude.
I was talking to Mr. Moose.
Yeah,
I
you're
respect
missing
you a
it.
little bit better than.
This is Moose versus X-Plane, and so far it's X-Plane 3, Moose 2 at the end of 1.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see that. Oh, I have external power. Amazing.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing fine, Captain Tim. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, doing well.
Let's see if the dome light works in here. Well, if it's working, I can't tell.
Get external power.
I do, and it's on. At least it is now. Let's see, does this work? No, I can push it, nothing happens. Alright. Let's turn the APU on, see if that does anything. Oh, there goes the APU. Damn, it's a loud APU for being all the way in the back. Goodness. I expect that out here. Shooting out the butt. These look like, well, they kind of look like Pratt engines. It's hard to tell. Maybe they're GEs. No, these are Pratts. I think they're Pratts.
They're not Rolls Royce.
Well,
No,
yeah, they're easy to tell. They're not Rolls Royce, that's for sure. All right, so we have APU power now. Yep. I like how we only get one generator apiece. Oh, and I can turn them both on. What do you know? Utility power. Okay, so now I got that power. Can I do my test now? No. All right, well, you can click it, but it's not modeled. All right, go figure.
Is there a way to sync the video with your voice?
Is it?
No.
Not? What do you mean? Oh, because you're hearing on TeamSpeak. Yeah, no, there's not. It's because there's a built-in delay with the streaming platforms, YouTube and Twitch, and so, but TeamSpeak is pretty much instant. So, yeah, no. What I recommend you do is if you're gonna listen on TeamSpeak, is turn your volume down on the video, so that way you're not hearing me twice, and it's all awkward and weird. And yeah, it's one of the downsides of doing a TeamSpeak or something like that, or Discord with the YouTube channel because of that. All right, well, let's see here. Turn those on.
Not exactly a PM3 or PMDG plane.
Not exactly, no. Okay.
That made it different.
Why will you not let me? I'll probably have to do this first, huh? Yep, screw-doos. Even though auto start wasn't clicked. Oh, it's still not doing anything. How does one? Hi. Why can I no start? I have air. I'll turn that one off too. Shouldn't have to. No.
Bring up the synopsis for air.
Where are you at? Seriously, that's the one thing that won't show me. There's fuel, air is blank. What? Hydraulic is blank. It'll show me doors and fuel.
Oh well.
Oh, that's helpful. The bleed. Oh, why? That's right. Dang it! I'm used to that being on. That's probably it. Or not.
This is why they have checklists.
I don't know that would do that much good in this default thing that doesn't work like the real thing. It's probably some random like, oh, you have to push this button that has no consequence over the engine start procedure, but we did that for X-Plane.
It's more like your fault than default.
Yeah, right. It's gonna be something stupid like, oh, we only let you start engine number 2 first.
Yeah.
Well, or not. I was like, oh, gosh dang it. They turned the... I know what's wrong. Well, I've said that before. I bet that did it. Yep, that did it. Dang, cross bleeds were off on the air. Who turns those off?
Oh, okay.
That sounds like a fun sound. What the heck?
Once again, boldly going where no moose has gone before.
That's right.
The X-Plane expert, Captain Tim.
I got a few hours in.
He's more of an expert than I am, I'll give you that.
I'm just laughing too hard to be helpful.
Yeah, pretty much. Fishing Hutton Aviator, how's it going? Yo, the live stream on YouTube is well delayed from TeamSpeak. Yeah, it always is. It's hard to get those ever very close. That's just that's life. Southwest 8080, how's it going?
Did you get your rig up running there, Chris?
No, I finally got prepared version in, and now I'm trying to get the Orbix.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Well, good. At least prepared loaded for you this time, huh?
Yeah.
Good.
I had to get one of my friends through the IT chick help me.
Oh. Engine number 2's or number 3.
I owe him $50.
Pay to play.
That's right.
That too.
Pay to play.
Got the Orbix Global put in the first one, and now I'm having trouble getting vectors to load up now.
Oh, okay.
I have no clue what's this.
It's worth the hassle. Orbix stuff is incredible.
It is. Orbix
yeah.
is really nice. But it can be a little confusing sometimes. Alright, looks like
confusing is Rex.
That's true. That is true. Okay. None of these lights seem to be doing... Oh, nope, that turned that on. Okay. It's just those lights don't seem to be doing much in the way of anything unless I'm just not seeing it. Maybe it's not dark enough. My landing
Just
lights
make the sun go away.
It's true. Those work. And let's get the glare shield backlighting on. So when the sun does go away, I can see it. Turn the dome off. Alright, flaps coming down to 10. Oh, that's fun. I don't have a flap indicator on the IFAS. EFIS. That's helpful. We'll just have to guess. Alright. And parking brake release. Alright, let's test the thrust reversers here because I need to know if they're going to work. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem when we go to land. So, pushing down. Well, see, that looks like it's engaged them completely. Whoops. No. So it's toggling them, but it's not... Okay, so it looks like we're not going to have reverse. I don't know why it's not working. It was working the other day. We have auto brakes at least? Okay, good. Set that to RTO. We're going to have to come in low and slow and slam the brakes. That's going to be fun. We're going to die again.
Now, put it in reverse and move the throttles forward.
I did that. I just moved the whole thing, like... Whoops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if I hit, so I toggle it, and it pulls the reversers all the way back, like they're reversing, but I'm not seeing any indication that they're reversing. Also, my brakes don't seem to be very effective here. What's going on? Like, I'm hardly, like, we're just rolling forward. No wonder I couldn't stop before.
You got a slope on the ramp or something?
Well, even if I did, I've got the brakes all the way in. I would think that I would be able to stop with no thrust going.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, really.
So that seems
You're not showing
odd.
any power, so.
No, so let me check that before we go anywhere, because that could be bad. I see it looks like my rudder pedal brake things are working. Yeah, left toe brake, right toe brake, that's working. What's the problem? What the problem is?
You got hydraulics on, don't you?
Oh, maybe I don't. That could be. I do not. That would be why. Hydraulics do help. You know what? That also might be why my thrust reverser wasn't engaging, and that's why my flaps weren't coming down. I'm a hot mess tonight. Man, there goes the reverser. Yep, need hydraulics to operate the reversing door. And it's just going full at this point, but that's fine. That'll do it for me, so that'll work. Okay. All right. Now that we have things working, I bet that was the problem with stopping the MD-82. I bet I never turned the hydraulics on.
Oh yeah, I don't remember you going.
Yeah, because it's over on that like first officer side over there where you
Buried,
can't you can't find it. So, oh goodness,
Important safety lesson, children.
That's right. Always make sure the brakes work.
Oh, we have you, Captain Tim.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he's no help. He's just laughing.
I'm on vacation.
AKA Alpha LT, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the nightmare that is me and X-Plane. That's just winging it. Me winging aviation. It's not a good combination.
He hasn't broken anything yet or crashed it.
Well, that's not true. Did you see the MD-80?
Oh yeah, well that's true.
That was a mass casualty loss of life right there, if ever it was one.
What airport are you at?
This is San Diego. Lindbergh.
Doesn't look like San Diego whatsoever.
Well, it's well the downtown's over there, and this is the airport. And there's the sun going.
Where's
to,
MCRD at?
That is beautiful. I'm sorry. What now? Who?
Where's MCRD at?
I don't know what that means.
Marine Corps Recruit Depot is right there by the runways.
Oh, no idea.
I was stationed there. That's where I asked.
Oh, I gotcha. Wow, that is beautiful. I love the
back in the day.
The lighting is gorgeous. And they got the lighting right. I'll give them that. Why is there constantly a helicopter hovering on over the runway? What is that? All right, we're rolling. We may all die, but we're rolling. Oop, a little too there we go. Make sure we don't burn our engines up. Yeah, just a stupid helicopter just hovering right there. Gear up.
On the left-hand side.
Ooh, it's pretty. Not sure what the speed in yellow means, but okay. It's really hard to see. It's super helpful. There we go.
Loma.
What was that?
I said that was Point Loma on your left-hand side.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the lighting effects and haze effects in this are really nice.
And that's just the stock one. We'd see what
Yeah.
X and Borrowed does.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the lighting, well, I don't know if this is the cockpit lighting or the sun. Still can't tell. Oh. Guess instead of using the electronic pumps, I could use the engine-driven pumps. That would help. Alright, there's downtown. The runway's over yonder. We'll go out a bit and see if we can't bring this guy in better than we did the MD-80. Now that we actually have brakes, though, we might actually have a chance. And reversers. We have both, so... At least at the time of takeoff, we have both. Let's see if we still do. When the time comes. Start losing some altitude and some speed here. Nope, that was the sun. Although I am seeing the cockpit lighting now coming in, but it's subtle, so with the sun shining, you don't see it at all. But I can see where it's kind of coming to now.
Yeah, don't forget you're dealing with the airplane that is like X-Plane 8, X-Plane 9.
Yeah, I know.
On the newer Boeing is quite nice, and the add-on Boeings are incredible.
I'll bet. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get the that flight factor and the 7.2 fly JSOM.
This is just this default Moose.
This is all default. And for default, it is quite pretty.
Yeah, I'm impressed with it.
Try the autopilot too while you're at it.
Oh, there's my runway. Yeah, the sunset's gorgeous. Loving that. I see what the yellow is. It's yelling at me for the speed, I guess. Not that I'm using the speed. I'll figure that out later. Not that I plan on flying the default aircraft very much. Flaps 10, gear down.
Skyline off to you.
What was that?
It is not much of a skyline off to your left. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's coming in. Kind of ghosts in as you get closer to it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's there for me now. I know you guys are a little bit delayed, so. Flaps 20 coming in. You really feel the balloon effect when you put those flaps in. And flaps 30 coming in. I think we are quite heavy.
You see that police car going down the road?
No.
Short file?
No, I missed that.
Oh, that was cool.
Alright, there's reverse. Oh, reverse came in on 2 engines. What the crap? That's helpful. And now it won't kill. What the heck? Why'd reverse come in on only 2 engines? Oh, now it goes all of them. Yeah, screw you. Well, at least we didn't fall off the runway that time. That's a win. And I'll say this: their night lighting of airports definitely takes the cake in my book. That's beautiful.
Oh, I have to admit that was pretty.
For default.
Yeah, I mean that makes Prepared's night lighting at airports look kind of.
Calibration off?
Let's go up to the gate. What do you mean?
Was your calibration off on your reversers or whatever?
Oh, it could be. My flight controls are all a little screwy because I'm trying to figure out how to set them appropriately for X-plane. So it's very, very likely that that's the problem. I'll try to see if I can't put it at this gate over here. Do the gates in X-plane attach to aircraft, or are they just static?
They attach.
Oh, they do. Is there a command to do that, or is it supposed to do it automatically, or how does that work?
I'm not sure. I just roll to the gate and they do. So
Oh.
It must be an automatic. But I'm using the newer airplanes.
Yeah. I can't. I don't have a guy lining me up here, so I'm gonna. I think this aircraft is a bit big for this gate. Just a tad. I wonder if when I put the parking brake on, if it'll. Oh, no. So yeah, I don't know what commands it to go. Get that heat shimmer there coming off the engines. It's pretty cool. It's definitely a decent sim once you get used to it and get used to the nuances. And obviously, I've got to work on mapping controls better and then getting some obvious actual study level sim aircraft and try to be realistic
Yeah,
about it. But
you were just skimming the surface too, as far as what
yeah,
the avionics could do and everything.
oh absolutely. So yeah, there'll be plenty more where that came from. We'll have some fun with this in the future for sure. Turn off. There you go. I wonder if that'll
You
activate.
try the 172?
I haven't on the stream, but I have in the. That was the first one I jumped into when I first was playing
nice
with
little
it.
airplane.
It is a nice little airplane. It's better than the default 172 and FSX prepared, that's for sure. So I'd
actually the Mooney and the what's the other one? The Bonanza, I think it's Coronado, isn't it?
I think you're right. I think so. I think so. And I think the was it the no, it wasn't Bonanza. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think you're right. Man, there's some serious static wicks off this thing. Good grief. How thick are those? Good night. Those aren't static wicks. That's a comb for, like, Bigfoot. Jeepers. That or is a lot of fuel dumping possibilities going on in this aircraft. Actually, no, that's the fuel dump nozzle right there. Those are all static wicks. Good grief. I think you went a little heavy on those guys. Just a tad.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
All right. All right, well, we're going to cut that there. That was kind of just a fun little intro into the world of X-Plane, and just to kind of, we'll see what we do on future Wednesday nights. We may do some more X-Plane as I get used to this and get some scenery and aircraft and whatever for it. Oh, there goes one of those really nasty-looking chemtrail guys up there. And we'll have to start doing some actual flights in this eventually. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, will be normal stuff. We'll do Friday Night Ops, which I thought I looked at it, and I don't remember. Oh, it's DC, because it's 4th of July. So I think Dulles is the official host. So we'll be going probably into Dulles from somewhere, which is funny, because we came out of DC and went into Houston for the last Friday Night Ops. We could just reverse it, but I think we'll do something different. And then Saturday we'll continue our world flight in the 7-4 from, we're in Karachi at the moment, so I think we might finally go into India. So we might be going down to Mumbai, formerly Bombay, or maybe New Delhi. We'll see. So some options on the table. So anyway, look forward to seeing you guys then. In the meantime, stay cool, and we'll see you on Friday around 4 Pacific, because that's when Friday Night Ops kicks off. So, and then we will be using, unless I tell you otherwise, we'll be using this TeamSpeak server from now on. So I'll work with Mark and see if we can figure out how to get people to be able to move in here automatically without having to be pushed in by somebody. So hopefully we can figure that out fairly simply. All right, see you guys. I will see you all on Friday.
Take care, crew.
You too. Take care, bud.